Hey, big game tonight with Buddy Franklin comes out. Big game. I thought we go to the Chief, get some real insight into Buddy, because he
used to watch him ferociously at training.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask, because I read in the paper today where he went down and watched him do some stuff at training. What sort of stuff was he doing at training that just blew you away?
Caught your eye, Chief?
Unfortunately, I don't have the memory that others have, Gaz.
What?
I struggle to remember what I did last month, let alone how many years ago was that? That would have been 2005.
What are you talking about?
No, you said you did.
Read it out for me.
In the article, it says, Dermot's written an article.
Where is it?
That says that you and he were down at training and Bud must have
exactly what
turned something on and blew the two of you away, Chief.
Your jaw dropped?
Maybe my attention to details. Ordinary Jim.
Chief,
I can't remember.
Chief, when your jaw drops, that's not something you forget. Your jaw actually dropped out of your head.
He said that
out of my head.
Trent Crode had spiked the ball, and Buddy was running flat at it, and without missing a stride, just bent down, all 198 centimetres of him, or whatever it is, picked it up off his toes and picked it up cleanly.
So on the eve of the 2007 season, Jason Dunstall and I were casting our eyes over Hawthorn training.
Years ago. Yeah.
We saw this. Crode spilled it. I looked at my great friend Jason, Jason's jaw dropped almost quicker than mine. What happened? What was
a pretty big moment in your life, Chief.
Struggling
the way
to
it was described.
Oh, look, I've seen a lot of training sessions. A lot of players do things, Gaz.
You and Dermot together, you sit out and watch training together a fair bit?
That's the real story.
You were together with Dermot. I don't
Right.
recall doing a lot, but at least we were watching from behind the fence.
Did you just say? did you just say that you've seen a lot of training sessions, Chief?
Over the years, absolutely.
No, not the ones you were involved in. Other ones.
Oh no, not a lot.
No.
Not my job, Jim.
No, I know that, Chief, but I wanted to clear it up.
Did you ever feel the need to perhaps take Buddy under your wing and help him deal with the expectation that comes with being a superstar?
No, you know what? I always felt embarrassed trying to impart advice, because I reckon unless they ask you, unless players
embarrassed or couldn't be bothered.
No, embarrassed. Unless players ask you for advice, I feel like a bit of a tool going over and saying, "Here's what I think you should be doing," because these guys are on a great journey. They've got a lot of ability, and you know what? If they want help, they'll ask for it.
But Chief,
they've got coaches that can help them. They don't need.
But Chief,
there's only kick 1,300.
You're in a stratosphere that
Chief.
only a very few could even contemplate, and that's where Buddy's heading. And I think only you could relate to that.
Modesty doesn't sit properly on you, Chief. Just tell us the truth. You're the only one that can deal with
it. Send you in the ad break, Chief.
I could give you a lesson in humility, Jim. Don't worry about that. But it's also hard to communicate when they've got no idea, of those sort of levels. So,
So are you suggesting that a bit in that article might have been fabricated, Chief?
No, I'm just saying he's got a much better memory than I have.
Dermot said, when he sat next to Buddy, it was 3 requests to 1. 3 to Buddy, 1 to Derm. But he said, I got to my feet and posed for the photo. Lance did the same. I could see he was getting emotionally worn down after a few hours. He quietly said to me, how do you do it? You don't get upset with everyone taking up your time. You must love it. Now, is that because you shun the spotlight more?
No, this is Dermot he's talking about, not me.
I know that, but I'm saying, why didn't you impart this wisdom?
Did you embrace the people who come up to you, Chief?
What is that wisdom?
Well, that's pretty deep stuff.
What did Dermot say back to him?
It's about how Dermot dealt with being a superstar.
Yeah, and what did Dermot... you told me what Buddy said to Dermot. What did Dermot say back?
No, that was Dermot talking to Buddy, saying...
Yeah, he was quoting what Buddy said.
There is a good line to come.
Okay, I answered that. Oh, yeah, I answered that. Besides being just a footballer, you have the ability to make people feel happier for meeting you, which they would when they meet you, Chief. You didn't have to do it, but by and large, it was this is good advice for you. It was a minute out of your life, but a lasting memory for them.
Chief?
Now, that's good advice that you should have handed on.
And you know what? I'm yet to see you do anything of the sort, Wolf.
I do all the time.
Oh, please.
But I don't have to publicise it.
Chief, they had to take the Premiership Cup to you in 2008 because you went
to your
home.
house.
You wouldn't even go into the rooms. They had to take it out of the rooms to take it to your house.
Because that's for the players and the coaches to enjoy, Warrior. It's got nothing to do with me, mate.
But they wanted you to share it. They had to go
Well,
to your
and
house.
you know what? And you know what? I thought it was a wonderful gesture.
Chief.
And something.
Buddy
that,
would
and
like to
that's-
have
now
shared
that's-
that moment with
that's
you in the
something.
rooms.
Now,
Chief.
that moment when they brought the cup to my place,
Yeah,
is
before they went
something
to the function.
is something I will never forget.
Chief.
But I would feel uncomfortable going down to the rooms and trying to share the celebrations. That's when the players and the coaches share a really unique bond
But
about
Chief,
achieving something over a long period
Chief,
of time.
Dermot should have said this to you earlier. You didn't have to do it, but by and large, it's just a minute
Yeah.
out of your life.
Yeah.
And it's a lasting memory for the
It
people.
is. And my response?
Yes?
Ship off, Dermot.
But I think it actually extrapolates out beyond that a bit, Chief. I think
There
you've
we
told
go.
quite
Jim's
a
got a
lot
nibble,
of.
he's on it now.
I think you've told quite a lot of photo hunters to ship off
I haven't.
over the journey.
No, not true.
Well, not with those exact words. Maybe even some stronger.
No,
Hey,
not true.
Chief, it's only a minute.
Chief.
But a lifetime memory.
To the point where you and I
For
were at a
someone
bar
else.
in Port Melbourne once, and I was trying to bring a couple over to you, and you grabbed
Yeah.
me by the flesh.
Correct, because you were being a flog. You were trying to annoy me.
He grabbed me by the flesh over your ribs. That's purple. Next time, allow someone to do that to you for a couple of seconds and experience how painful
I
it
haven't
is.
got much there to operate
And
with.
I was being held by the rib flesh, so I couldn't bring any more over to him.
Chief, tonight, could you spare a minute for someone to make a lifetime
You'd
memory?
be amazed at the people I talk to and the minutes I do spare, guys.
Do you?
But again,
Is it a lifetime memory? You think?
How many
well, I
over the
don't know
course
if it
of-
is a lifetime memory for them.
Well, I
over the
think it
course
is.
of a year, how many minutes do you think, Chief?
Oh,
3?
Have you
couldn't even
spared,
hazard a guess.
have you
3 or 4?
spared any minutes this year?
Are you kidding?
You're up
been
to
a-
90 seconds.
It's been a lean year, this
Hundreds.
one, Chief.
Hundreds.
Have you dealt out a handful of minutes this year?
Hundreds.
Chief.
Hundreds. That's not true, Chief.
That is
Chief,
absolutely
Chief,
the bare minimum.
We're solid in the back row.
We are.
You haven't handed
And you're
out.
being a little bit of a blancmange.
You haven't handed out 100 minutes of your time.
Mate, you don't see me
Mate,
at other times.
No, I
Because I
do.
try to
He's
avoid this
made a
group.
difference.
But look, as you walk to
But
the
what?
car in the car park
Giving you a
tonight,
mate.
there'll be someone that would like a minute, and it'll be a lifetime.
And I would
memory.
always engage them in conversation.
Right, okay.
If they're, as long as the people are polite, I've got no problem
Right.
doing anything.
Okay,
guys.
so gate 3 tonight at about 10 to 11. The
Okay.
chief that'll be out.
I'm
It's like the
underneath.
Chief.
Grab a minute.